Hey guys, it's Gabe. How's it going? Wanted to do a really quick update while I could here while I've got the house to myself, and show you guys what my chest looks like at 10 months post-op with Dr. Garamoni. So at this point I am 2 years and 2 months on testosterone, and yeah, 10 months post-op, if my calculations are correct. I haven't been working out at all lately, so especially like in the past 5-6 months. So my body, as you see it, is mainly, at this point, just what testosterone does to someone of my build, my predispositions. So yeah, lately the only changes on testosterone that I've noticed have been further body fat redistribution changes. I expected that things were calming down, but I actually think in the past 6 months or so, I've noticed more dramatic changes with my body fat distribution than I have like at any other point in my transition. So yeah, right around the 2-year mark is pretty exciting for that. Also, more body hair. Mainly hair on my face is coming in more, but at this point I don't know if I'll ever be able to grow a beard. I'm going to give it another year before I actually make a call on that one. But what I have is still pretty sparse and looks pretty scraggly when I grow it out. And isn't even really what you'd call a beard at all. So there's that. But, whatever. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is my chest at this point. I'll talk you guys through the healing stuff. Okay, so, as you can see, the incisions are looking pretty good. That being said, you can see that they're darkest right up here, and most spread out right up there. I'll show you the other side there. They're really, really tidy, and they're not overly stretched out, and they're really not overly noticeable in just standard light. I'll see actually if I can. Yeah, well, maybe that's not totally accurate. Shut the lights off and show you guys how my scars are doing. But yeah, one thing that I was really surprised about was that my nipples have both sensation and they get erect still. And I don't want to show you guys me playing with my nipples, but I was really expecting that they'd just be kind of there for like visual stuff and not necessarily for function, so I was pretty stoked about that. I have this cool dimply thing that's like where my chest is concave, which makes me look like I have pecs even if I've been working out, so that's kind of nice. But here it is from the side, you guys. And from the other side. Yeah. So I'm obviously really stoked with the results, and I think in another 6 months these scars will really fade down. I haven't been doing any sort of scar treatment or anything like that, so I think I've zoomed in on myself. Well, whatever. Yeah, so I haven't been doing any sort of scar treatment. I, for a little while, was putting... Did you see that catch? Whoa. For a while I was putting pure silicone lube actually on my chest. I can't really say if it made a huge difference because it was healing the whole time, so I really have no idea. I just know that naturally, like, my scars are healing really well on their own. If they haven't healed up a little bit more in the next 6 months, then I'll probably start putting like a scar strip on them to see if that helps. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. What else? I had my hair really bugging me for a while. Really started receding and kind of thinning out, but as you can see, it's not so bad. Like, I don't know, when I talk about it at the barbershop, everyone kind of laughs at me because they're like, you think that's thinning? But I think that as trans guys, we can be a little bit more sensitive about our hair because, it's like the one thing on testosterone where you feel like maybe it's, not as... I don't know, it's a tricky vanity thing, right? Because we're used to having, like, our luscious pre-testosterone locks, and then if male pattern balding's in the cards for you, they can just be a bit more of a shock, you know. So that stuff is hard. I got I'll actually show you guys this stuff, nioxin, which is supposed to block DHT at the hair, and DHT is basically the chemical your body produces that triggers male pattern baldness, and it's also supposed to create more thickness to the hair follicles. So far, I've actually noticed, you know, it's not like my hair's not growing back all over the place. It's not like Rogaine or anything, but my hair's feeling thicker and healthier, and yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. Nioxin. Cool. So that's pretty much it for me. Things are going really, really well at the barbershop. Started really making a lot of money, and communicating with the guys there and fitting in has become a lot easier. And conversely, or I guess ironically, standing out has become a lot easier. It's been easier for me to use my voice to challenge misogyny and stuff like that. And every time I do that, it's hilarious to see the reaction of dudes who are like, "This is a barbershop, what's going on?" But they're all like, none of them are really offended. They're just kind of like shocked when I call them out, because they've obviously never been called out by a guy before. I'd love to do another update in more detail about what I'm observing at the barbershop. I talked actually a lot more about that. I was on an episode of Definitely Not the Opera, which is a CBC Radio 1 show, put on, who's Sookie Lee is the host for the show. It's basically like a cool storytelling show, and I was on an episode to do with hair, talking about my transition and becoming a barber as a trans man. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, it was a lot of fun to do. I will put the link in the section where you can write things, wherever that is these days. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about that actually. Anyways, so I'll try to do another update very soon on more social stuff that I'm going through, and less physical changes and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get this one out there because I promised it a long time ago, and I feel bad for not kind of updating sooner. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye.